Take it to the limit.
Did you know it in the beginning?
Hell no.
When did you get it?
Whenever you hit take it to the limit.
Ah.
Probably the third time. If you hit it multiple times. I don't know.
I thought I played it too long. I was gonna stop.
It took me a minute.
Oh,
It took me way too long.
That's the best song by the Eagles.
Is it?
I'll like that song a lot.
It's a good song.
It's 1-4-5 stuff. But it's just, and the lyrics to me are so good in that song.
It's a good song.
Man, the verses, especially the second verse.
This video will probably get blocked for that one.
I tried to, yeah, maybe.
Probably.
The Eagles, take it to the limit.
So okay. All right. Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson. We started out with the Eagles and
Great Measures.
Transitioned to Cannibal Corpse.
Okay.
As far as I know, you've never heard a Cannibal Corpse song in its entirety.
That's not true.
Okay. Oh, that's
I've
right.
seen
That's
them
right.
in
You saw them
concert.
in concert. My bad.
But I just remember picking out some of the lyrics and it was
This would have been like
horrifying.
You said like 07, 08-ish.
That I saw them?
Yeah.
Something like that. I think it was, 08 maybe.
So this song came out after that, so that's good. You have not heard this one. I've tried to come up with the most palatable song by Cannibal Corpse for somebody who is not familiar. Okay. And I mean, I know I've showed you a lot of extreme stuff on this channel, but still, some of it, I don't know. I've really fought with myself about this because part of me wants to go back and show you the early stuff in the beginning, but I also don't want it to turn you off to Cannibal Corpse because,
I've seen them live before.
Well, I'm more so talking about the sound because it's, early 90s to mid 90s, that production was a little muddled. I mean, that's all opinion based, obviously, but it's,
Well, stop running your mouth.
Okay. So this song is called Scourge of Iron.
Scourge of Iron.
Mm-hmm.
Cannibal Corpse.
Scourge being the whip, whipping somebody.
I know it's Scourge.
Sure, I'm just saying it out loud. This is from 2012. I may have said that already.
You said it was after 2008.
All right, that's all I got. That's all I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is Scourge of Iron by Cannibal Corpse. Ready to roll?
Proceed, Richard.
The scourge of iron has eternal path. Lash them with the skin. Scourge of iron, rending flesh. On earth they live by force. Now the villains marching chains. Men of violence doomed to death. They're born for a life of sin. They slave for eons. There will be no relief. Mere pawns of evil, used and then enslaved. Lash them, rend the skin. Scourge of iron, rending flesh. Lash, rip the skin. Scourge of iron, rending flesh. Demonic sadists flay the death with steel. The whip strips flesh, torments beyond the material world. Skinless bleeding, robbed of pride and power. In the breath of the infernal, and the evil will not die. Our will be relentless, and the pain will never end.
What do you think of this, Richard? Do you like Cannibal Corpse?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the open string chugging.
Dun, 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 yeah.
I mean, it brings something out of me that, or it swells up a feeling inside
Me too.
that I don't know. It's just, I can't even put it into words, really.
Me too. You know, keeping on the basis and then just dun 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 dun. So I thought the song was really good at sort of going along with the lyrics in the sense of, and even the drums as well, in the sense of like you're being like, you know,
The lashing.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it just sounds as though you're getting lashed more and more by more and more individuals. Sometimes maybe just one that dun 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 dun. You know, it just sounds like you're sort of working on the chain gang down in hell.
Sure.
And yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. There's a lot of distortion on those guitars that can sort of cloud up the sound space for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I think, yeah.
If you really listen to the note when he's dun dun dun, there's just this, you know, there's that distorted
It's crunchy.
carryover. Yeah, it's more than crunchy though.
Sure.
And then whenever all the other guitars come in, at some points it's just clouded with a lot of fuzz that I like distortion. Don't get me wrong.
Maybe I should have showed you an older Cannibal Corpse song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
well, it's just it may be more of what you're looking for.
I mean, I really like distorted guitars and fuzz sounds, but it just got in the way a little bit with me because they do some stuff there. They, you know, when the drums and that's sort of ends up getting washed a little bit for me. But yeah, they kind of, I got lost a little bit on some of what they were doing. I mean, obviously, I've only heard the song once, but it's hard for me to follow some of their, you know, just some of their
Yeah. I know
side
what you mean.
changes with
Yeah.
the drums and if I sat around and learned the song, obviously I'd get it. But you listen to a lot of Cannibal Corpse, do you?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of George, the vocalist. His delivery. There's another song, and the other really palatable song that I had. He just has this ability to almost give you the opening to be able to sing along after the first listen.
Okay.
For me, anyways, like his delivery is catchy almost. The tone of his voice, you know, I mean, if you've seen him live, you know his stage presence. He's a big dude. And, there's just something about the tone of his voice that it matches that open string chugging so well. I think is the way I'm trying to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I can see that. Yeah. I still feel a little boxed in on the vocal things because it's just you know, it's just basically saying the words in a harsh manner.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's hard. There's not much. Doesn't really go much anywhere range wise.
Yeah. I don't want it to personally.
Yeah.
With him.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I don't prefer it.
Right.
You know, like I said, when I saw them, I also saw Black Dahlia Murder and another band that I want to say was called Goat Whore. And I was addicted to the Black Dahlia Murder after seeing what they did. Mm-hmm. It was very musical. And then, of course, people were mainly there to see Cannibal Corpse because it was a 25-year anniversary of some record label and House of Blues in New Orleans. And there was a lot of cool people in the crowd. They were very welcoming. I've talked about that before. Mm-hmm. Offering my hippie-ass earplugs and stuff. And I was like, earplugs? Mm-hmm. But I had a good time. They were welcoming. They were like, come up here. You know, everybody kept trying to be like, I mean, they obviously look at me and go,
yeah,
the long hair and wasn't wearing shoes. And they just kind of, you know, and then I was cool. I was in there doing what they were doing. But, and I picked, you know, I got up front for Cannibal Corpse, and yeah, he's a big dude, and they get up there and they're swinging their hair, and but when I was trying to listen to some of the lyrics, which I could understand, I was pretty grossed out.
Sure, yeah.
And I do remember the song "Blood." Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a big one for them, right?
Yeah.
I remember that one specifically.
We'll call it "I Release Blood."
Okay. And I sort of got the whole understanding of what sort of the band was about, and because from the lyrics I could understand and hear other people around me saying, they seem to target the flesh, the tearing apart of the body.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously, this goes without saying, but everything is pretty much tongue-in-cheek, but it's...
Which is what I was going to say about this song and lyrics, you know?
Very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a fairy tale world of hell.
It's horror-themed, you know, it could be a scene in a movie.
Yeah, but animated movie, almost.
Okay.
You know, I mean, like the old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Yeah.
The ones that were borderline racist, and also they were just sexist and everything else. Mm-hmm. But they'd be in hell doing stuff, flames and. So yeah, I see it. I see that, and I like that. I mean, if that's the route you want to go, but they also seem to have a proclivity towards. I mean, it's called Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like that's what they're doing. They're eating away at the body, and eating away being they're being the metaphor for what their lyrical content generally is.
They have another album called "Eaten Back to Life."
Yeah, they're ripping apart the flesh.
Sure.
They're wanting to see. It's like I see them ripping open the material body and wanting to see what is it? What is this? What are these intestines? You know, and that's what their lyrics are.
Yeah.
And it's gross. You know, I mean, it's supposed to. I mean,
yeah, it's meant to be.
Yeah. So I think they're, and I like the name. I like the name Cannibal Corpse from a euphemistic standpoint. It just is fun to say.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got so many sounds in the name. It really just rolls off your severed putrid tongue.
And you know, over time, I mean, they've been around for decades. I would probably, you know, I'm sure somebody could find an argument to say otherwise, but I would say that they are the most mainstream death metal band ever. I mean, they were in an Ace Ventura movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's the first time I ever heard of them.
As publicized as death metal could be, especially back then. But I mean, I think they're just the most. I wouldn't say they're the most popular. I wouldn't say they're even. I mean, it'd be hard to say they're not the biggest. They're definitely the most well-known. Like that name, Cannibal Corpse. More people have heard it than probably other death metal band names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I think they presented a good argument, and they're supporting their thesis with all their efforts quite nicely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems to me.
Been through a bunch of lineup changes, throughout the years. George Corpse Grinder is what he goes by, the vocalist. He's not the original vocalist, but he's been with them since '95, I think. So he's the longest tenured guy. There's two original members left. Alex, the bassist, who in my opinion he's a musical genius. He's got some other side projects and stuff that are really cool. And then the drummer, I believe his name is Paul. I could be misremembering that. But those are the two, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but those are the two original from all the way back. I think they were originally formed in '88.
That's a long time ago.
I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
So they've been going for a long time.
2 years old.
They've been going for a long time.
Well, yeah, I don't know what else much to say about it.
Yeah, there's...
Guitar solo was pretty awesome.
Yeah. They're a mood for me. I think that's how I want to describe it. I get this itch every now and then that needs to be scratched, and Cannibal Corpse is one of those itches.
They scratch it.
They do, yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah, I get it. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Okay.
For sure.
I tried not to go too chaotic with it. The other song that I had thought about doing is a song called Evisceration Plague. And man, his cadence and the way I don't know, that's the way he delivers the lines in that song. I mean, it's one of those that people can sing along with live, or scream along with live, I guess would be the better way to put it. But
yeah.
We may do that one next. Next time we do Cannibal Corpse.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. Things may change between now and then.
Maybe.
Who knows? Anyways.
That's all I got.
All right.
I don't have a whole lot on it.
That's cool. No worries. No pressure.
I feel pressure.
No, that's all good. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures.
That was Scourge of Iron by Cannibal Corpse.
I did it already.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.